right, I'm back. Follow me, but don't double tap. I ain't liking that. You subscribe, I monetize. Now who's striking that? Wanna see the contract? Who got the rights to that? This my story. I spent my whole life on life. Time's up. Shador Sanders with the rollie in the arm. I could do this shit with my eyes closed. The main attraction don't come at me with no side show. I'm selling high, they wanna buy low.
What's good? What's popping? You know I got to get it wrong because that's just what I do, man. There we go. We got the thumbnail off of here. I thought I was going to have it all. Rock, I totally forgot, bro, that I said on Underdog Day we weren't going to have the intro start. We was going to holler at the people, then drop the intro. But, man, I think not having the show yesterday morning, maybe I forgot what day it was, but it don't make a difference. Because we about to win some money, man. We ain't tripping off what the intros look like, what that outcome going to look like when that bag is in the bank, baby. That's what we here to do. Get a bag. We the underdogs. We drafting on Underdog. What's popping, my dog? How you feeling, Playboy?
Oh, I'm feeling great this morning. Got my first walk in like over a week. So starting to get back on track. And then doing this show, yeah, everything's right as rain, man. And we got some people in the chat. Absolutely love it. So we're getting back into the groove of things, Fizz. So
that's it, bro. Definitely got to get back, man. You know, it's been a minute, but it don't matter because that's what we do, man. We always gonna get back in the kitchen whenever the time is needed, man. But today, of all days, man, it's Underdog Day. I don't think we did one in about 2 weeks, man. Maybe 3. Rock, it's been a little minute, brother. But we haven't done one live, I should say. I've been doing them on my phone, but live, I think I've been cheating the people and not giving them the sauce, man. Giving them that recipe, you know, trying to cook up that million and make that money, man. So either way, we here, man. We glad the people here. And hey, we ain't gonna talk too long. We ain't gonna do too much, but we definitely gonna acknowledge the people that came through like we always do. My boy Dynasty D, man, he came on both channels, man. My man checked in from the podcast channel, then checked in from the regular channel, man. So we salute you, my brother, for coming through and saying what's good with us, man. How you feeling? Hope you feeling good, my brother. My boy Jake is in. He ain't pregame this morning. He just popped up, man. He got time for us today, man. Them Panthers tickets, they ain't selling right now at 11 a.m. They're going to drop at 12, man. So we appreciate you, big dog, for coming through. Terminal is here, man. Love to see it, man. Appreciate you like always. And yes, sir, it's hoodie season. It's always hoodie season for me, bro. I wear hoodies every day. I'm talking about the 100-degree days, 98, I'm wearing a hoodie, bro. I've been sweating it out every day and loving it. I ain't mad at it at all. So, but yeah, man, we good. We here. We happy. We going to make some money. And Rock, man, before we start this Underdog, what you looking forward to today? Any strategy, anything come to mind with what's your first step, what you learned from the last time, and what's your moves looking like? What's your money moves, as ATM like to say?
Well, Hayden and Josh just came out with a video about draft good players on good teams. So pretty groundbreaking stuff, but they went through very similar to what we did. They looked at the Vegas odds for projected points. We looked at wins, Fizz. They looked at projected points, and they also looked at offensive lines. So 16 of the top 20 offensive lines had the best running backs in the league last year. So we had some outliers like Chuba Hubbard, but if some of these teams like the Bears from last year, the Patriots, ones who gotten significant upgrades, Fizz, on the offensive line, we should project them to be a little bit better than they were last year. So they're looking at different correlations. They did that for running backs and wide receivers. So try to use that as a tiebreaker for Fizz. Who has the best team, who's projected to be a powerhouse on offense, who's got some good offensive lines. So it's good to have that little bit of information when you're on the clock.
Okay. Well, I will say I think I forgot the name of the draft, but it's a $1. It might be the Hush Puppy or something. I joined like 10 of them. I'm like, you know what? $1 F it, man. I think it's like $20,000 pack.
I could go for some Hush Puppies right now. I love some Hush Puppies. Oh my God.
You just came off your walk, brother. Relax, man. Relax. But I will say, I think my strategy in these last 10 I've done currently, bro, I actually love it. I didn't do this strategy at all in the last one, so I'm gonna see if I can approach it today and see how that works out. If the people that's joining us allow us to do it. So, without further ado, man, it's so crazy, Rock. I thought I had my little where's that, brother? I always make these stupid graphics and I never get a chance to put them up. So I'm gonna show it for 5 seconds, then we're gonna move on from it. It's all good. But I will say for those that want to join us, man, it's $5. We're gonna do the Puppy 2 on the Underdog app or site or however you want to join us. And the prize is 1 million and the entry is $5. So hey, man, we gonna count down. And if you watching us live and want to try to catch us, because it's no guarantee. It's the one thing about these drafts. We're doing it live. It's not a guarantee me and T-Rock are going to actually end up in the same draft. Why did I say that before we did it, Rock? I don't know. I don't mean to jinx it, brother. But so far, we 2-2. We 2-2. We locking in. So let's see if we can get some people, maybe watching us from a different platform or currently on YouTube. Let's see if we can join and get everything together. And if you're not watching and you watching this later, man, hopefully you let us know in the comments how your drafts were. So Rock, man, we're gonna count it down how you want to do it. I know we got our way, but since we not no Diddy and no more, brother, I think since we're brothers we can do this one, man. Rock, paper, fizzle, bone. That's just like that, brother.
There you go.
Rock, paper, fizzle, baby. That's how we gonna do it. What's the last line though after fizzle? Is this go, shoot,
shoot them up.
There we go. Bang, bang. All right, let's get it, man. So rock, paper, fizzle, shoot, and then we're gonna lock it in. So I'll let you call it, and then
all right,
we're gonna drop it, brother.
All right, let's synchronize our watches. Rock, paper, fizzle, shoot. Oh shit, I gotta hit the confirm.
Come on, Rock. Dang.
I'm in.
Say it's filled. You filled?
No, I have 3 waiting. Scroll over.
Oh,
right.
Oh, okay, bad. We good. There we go. All right. Hey,
waiting on 3 people.
Baby. We 3 for 3, baby. You know what I'm saying? So
Third Dynasty, Dustin, Jake, Terminal, get in here. We need
man. You here?
All you have to spend is $5 to win 1 million. Those are pretty good odds. That's pretty easy money.
But hey, if I win $1 million, I might send you that 5, man. All right. If you win, you participate and I win, I'll give you $5 back. All right.
Oh, thank you. That's so very kind of you.
That's how we're gonna do it.
It's drafted. It's starting.
Uh-oh.
Oh God, look at all those shields. Holy shit.
I got the last pick, baby. That's what I'm talking
We're in
about.
A league full of sharps, Fizz. Oh, I got the 106.
There we go. Look, so this look like how we do our regular drafts, bro. You in the middle, I'm on the end, and we different strategies, different places.
Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one, bro. So let me see. Let's go back to the board. Oh, I was on the board. All right, what are we waiting on, man? Is it countdown? Okay, draft starts. All right, so before the draft start, Rock, what we got, man? 20 seconds. Let us know how you feeling, man. What's the move? Where you at? What's at pick 6? If none of these cheaters are in a live stream with us, and where you at with pick 6? I think I know, but let us know, brother.
Well, I don't want to give away too much, but let's just say we might rename this YouTube video to Hero Wide Receiver or Hero RB. We'll see. There's a couple of guys that I'm really liking. Oh, damn it. I thought Jamar Chase was going to fall down on me. All right, I'm in shambles right now.
Right. I don't know how you thought that one, brother, but okay, man. Okay, I hear you now.
Oh, man. But yeah, I'm gonna try to go with one of these hero builds. Just
okay,
just for the content,
That's it. Yeah, switch it up, man. I have a strategy that I don't think I've done yet since we've been drafting. So I've done it, like I said, on my previous 10 on my own personal time, but I don't know about live.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what's going on with this one, bro. See what's popping. See if
Being at the 6th pick, I might actually go for a balanced one. I mean, it doesn't get any more balanced than picking at 6, right? So
yeah, it's right. You got. I see a nice honey baked lamb chop sitting right there, brother. I don't know what you want to do with it, but I'm just saying, man, it's sitting right there.
I'm gonna go with this guy instead.
Oh, you're a steak guy. Okay, all right. You like the Hawaiian?
Yeah,
pizza?
I'm going
Hawaiian pizza. I feel it. I understand it.
Yep. I'm gonna go with. It's probably a 50-50. Like next draft, if I have both those guys, I'm going to go with Lamb instead. But I went with Puka there only because the Rams are projected to be one of the highest scoring teams. I think they're like top 4.
I could believe
which
it.
is absolutely insane. And Puka Nacua, no one did better than him on a per metric basis than Puka Nacua did last year, and he didn't even play a full season. So I'm
So
banking on a full season. So with him,
I'm
oh
not gonna
man,
lie,
this
bro.
is
Genty was my pick. So I'm gonna switch it up on you because I told you I've been changing my strategies. We're gonna go King. We're gonna go with the King on this one. And we're gonna come right back and I'm gonna do what we talked about yesterday. I'm gonna go A-Chan on you, Playboy. I'm gonna go
that's
A-Chan.
what I was hoping you were gonna do. That's
Back
what
to
I
back.
exactly what I would have done too.
Now, at first, I maybe would have went Jonathan Taylor, but after our conversation last night, and on our draft with the Skyfish Bowl, I said, all right, let me, best ball and the underdog, and let me switch it up a little bit, man. So we're gonna go A-Chan on this one.
Yeah, absolutely. A-Chan, the Miami Dolphins, even though they are not projected to be one of the top scoring teams, and their offensive line is a little bit iffy, they played a lot of the season last year without Tua. So if you believe that Tua plays a full season, that offense is going to be way better than it was last year. And you can't always project offensive linemen because, when a team loses an offensive lineman, things just go downhill really, really quickly.
Yeah.
And I have 3 players I really, really like here.
Well, I just say this too, Rock, to add on to it, bro. I think, man, as an athlete, right? You look at how Tyreek Hill talks, and I know he not just talking out his ass all the time. I think he tries to convince us that he believes that his quarterback is the best, right? I'll just say this. It's go time in Miami right now, bro. Like the coach, Tua, Tyreek. If you are in Miami right now and you aren't on like every day, we are going to change the narrative about this organization or this season, you wasting your time. And I think right now, the pressure in Miami is if they don't at least put an effort forward, bro, they are cleaning house. Well, they should I say. I don't know if the franchise is smart enough to do it, but this should be clean house. We are done with this regime. We starting from scratch. So if I'm in Miami and I believe those guys really want to try to change the narrative, especially in that division, I think Miami, man, is they're gonna go out there and try to win games and put up points and just look better than what they've looked, man, because they have just been horrendous with all of this speed and all of this talent that we brag on every offseason that equals nothing in the regular season.
I think it's hard for them to feel like things are like DEFCON 4, Being in Miami, you got the sun is out.
I know.
You got some nice food trucks, some nice food down there.
I try to make it sound good, but I'm with you though.
Everything
right, bro,
is easy.
After a bad day, you can just go out on the beach, man, go water skiing. It's like, oh well, you know what I'm saying? So I feel you, man. You ain't got to shovel no snow, and yeah, I'm with you, man.
I think it's kind of tough. Oh,
I'm with you.
Having a tough decision with this one. Just speaking of tough,
I'm surprised my boy's still here, man. I know he ain't gonna make it to me, but kind of hard to see. Kind of odd to see this one.
I want to go with this guy. Since I'm going to go hero wide receiver.
I wanted, but I knew it wasn't coming back to me. There was no way. But
it was between him and there was another guy I was looking at, but no, I think unless their coach, what's his name, McDaniel, unless he figures out a whole new way to take the league by storm, there's only so much you can do when your offensive line is kind of in shambles. I think they lost their best offensive lineman. I believe he retired. So it's a bad recipe between having a bad offensive line and a quarterback that can't stay healthy. So there's only so much you can do. Towards the end of my drafts, I am getting a little bit of Zach Wilson. I think maybe he could get a little bit of a resurgence down in Miami with the weapons they have there. But outside of A-Chan, I'm not drafting anyone else on this team. Not drafting Waddle. I'm not drafting Tyreek. Not drafting Tua. And I'm definitely not drafting freaking Darren Waller. He should have stayed in the freaking recording booth.
I'm a little ticked off, Rock, because I was hoping Breece and James Cook wouldn't be there. But I'm going to take Metcalf as my go-to blanket at receiver. I believe him and Aaron Rodgers will force feed each other. They're going to make each other just have to get yards and touchdowns or whatever. James Cook and Breece, though, I'm going to go with the offense because, like you said, It's about who's going to score the most points. And I know Cook is holding out and this and that, but I don't think he's holding out. He's still in training camp. He just want to be paid. So I'm gonna go with the offense on that one. I got my 3 running back build. Matter of fact, let me put the board up for the people. I'm sorry, y'all. Rock, right now, man, just looking at the board, you got a couple picks to your pick. How you feel about your team, and what you think about mine having these 3 running backs, top 12, 11-ish running backs that I got right now?
I think it's pretty nasty. I mean, I think you already have built on the strength of Underdog with it being half PPR, the RBs rule, So unless you can figure out those cornerstone offensive pieces as far as wide receivers go, like the CD Lambs, the Jamar Chases, I think it's pretty tough. And I'm having a tough decision right here. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go with this guy right here in George Pickens. So maybe a little bit of a reach, but I do not feel great about Worthy. Maybe Hunter Tetero makes it back to me. J-Mo, I'm not sure about, he has that speed. The offense should still be top 10, but I don't know if he's going to be a huge fixture of the offense the same way that Pickens is going to be as well. But no, back to your question, I think it's going to be pretty fantastic, with those 3 RBs you have. You just have to make sure that you're going to have to go wide receiver pretty much the next 3 rounds, because I think it's ideal to get 3 wide receivers by round 6. That's the data shows. So and there's a ton of wide receivers available right now.
It is. And I will say, at first, I'm not going to lie, Rock, I wasn't taking DK as high, but I think, man, just reevaluating the situation and looking at what Aaron Rodgers does when he has a guy that he trusts and loves in his offense, I don't see how you won't trust and love DK. And knowing that no one else is there, man, I think he's going to be throwing 20 interceptions all going to DK, because he's going to force that ball the whole season to DK Metcalf, bro. So I just think if you don't like DK for whatever reason, this is the year that I think you should at least say, you know what? This is the year, man, because Rodgers, I just don't see him allowing himself not to get the ball to his number 1 guy in the entire offense.
Man,
I know you on the clock. I know you on the clock, so I'm going to leave you alone right quick.
We're going to go with Travis Hunter. It was between him and Waddle, but I just talked all that shit about Miami. Yeah, so
how are you enjoying this pick 6, brother? How you feeling like this right now?
I like how balanced my team is. I'm well on my way to getting by the first 6 rounds. If I get I already have my 3 wide receivers. I have my 2 RBs. So that frees me up to do whatever I want. I can just get best player available since I've already crossed those thresholds. I have until round 9 to get a tight end if I choose to, or I can wait to the very end. And then I have even longer to get my first QB. We've seen throughout these drafts just how far these QBs fall. So, and there's still some good talent that's available. So,
well, they say breakout season for Rome. So I'm going to go with my boy. And I keep hearing this 3-game suspension with Addison, Rock. Keep hearing it. Don't understand it, because we got guys like Rashee Rice not getting suspended. So I'm going to go with Chris Godwin. I know you said that he's still injured, but I just think Chris Godwin, man, is just different, bro. He's different, man. So I'm going to roll with Chris Godwin. If Baker Mayfield is on the money and Godwin can come through, I think in the long run, it'll definitely get me where I want to be. So,
yeah. Well, someone's going to have to pick up Chris Godwin. So if you want to pick him up, then I wish you all the best of luck. I hope that Chris Godwin does prove me wrong. I hope that his wife, being, I guess, Cody was telling us that she's a physical therapist.
Yeah.
Maybe they figured out some new, techniques in healthcare to be able to get him back in shape. Addison's probably going to fall back to you, man. I don't know if you want to let him slide even more.
Well, I love to take him. Now, if he fall back to me, it's over with. I'm damn sure taking him, because I trust the offense and I trust the guy. But I just look at Chris Godwin, bro, as, man, last year he was like top 5 at his position, and he suffered an injury, and it was so early in the season too, right? This is like week 6 that this happened. Week 7. Like I don't see this being like, oh my goodness, it's that devastating to a guy that doesn't play a position where like Derrick Henry run the ball. I'm not saying that playing receiver, he's not using his foot. I'm not saying that at all. I just think, like Cody said, Cody had a great point. Being around a guy like Mike Evans, who's played 11 seasons in a row, healthy, cracked 1,000 yards 10 times and all that good stuff. And with the wife being a physical therapist, he took, like I told you before, he took less money to stay in Tampa. I don't think he would have bet on himself, bro, without knowing, like, I got this. I'm good. So I think because if Chris Godwin wasn't injured, he's definitely going over Calvin Ridley and Travis Hunter and Jameson Williams. So to get him around later, I think it's clutch, man. I like it.
Yeah, I do. Well, I almost said I do like it, but I don't. I'm sorry about it. You made a good case. I could very well be wrong, but it's just one thing I just like to stay away from is just guys coming off of major injuries. So especially at that price, man. It's not like he's fallen. Like there are other guys who like are going after him that can outperform him, you know?
Well, I say this, but that's why I like that it's best ball. It's a long season. I think a guy like Jacoby Myers, who just went, a guy like Jacoby Myers could have held me down, right? You're a guy who I don't got to worry about you taking Josh Downs, right? Josh Downs can give me some big weeks to fill in till I get a full Chris Godwin by week 4. Like I'm okay with the wait, bro, a little bit.
Man, I waited too long on getting what's his name? I wanted Pacheco. Looks like I'm gonna go with
Aaron Jones sitting right
Hawkinson. No, I'm gonna go with Hawk. Yeah, so go with one really good tight end. I can wait on my last 2 tight ends to the last 2 rounds of the game.
My boy, what's good, brother? This is right here is the Underdog King, man. Every night, every day, my boy is tapped in the Underdog streets, man. You inspired me to go ahead and get my own Underdog started, man. So I appreciate you for coming through, man. My boy, Fantasy Football Garage. Go check him out. Doing Underdogs, 3, 4, 5 of them, Rock. I don't know if you got a chance to check him out, man, but he on it 4 hours drafting, man. He got all the money, man. So hook a brother up, man, if you win one of those. All right, bro. Appreciate you coming through, though.
Yeah, man. Thanks for tuning in. Underdog is so damn fun, isn't it, Fizz?
It is.
Just to be able to, the possibilities are endless when it comes to trying to find the ultimate roster, you know, the one that can win that $1 million roster, you know? So,
well I'm going to go with our guy, Josh Downs, right now, Rob. We talked about him last night. I think it's time to stop the slide. And now I'm kind of stuck, though. I got my 3 RB stacked with Henry, Achane, and Cook. I got my receivers. I think it's time for one more receiver. I think I got to go with the offense again, Rob. I got to go Khalil, man. I think I'm going to go Khalil, bro. And I think after this, I think I can, now I can see where I want to tight end, when I want to get this quarterback, and maybe another 2 running backs. But I think having Henry, Achane, and Cook, let me go back to the board, actually. Having Henry, Achane, and Cook as my solid, don't have to worry about those guys unless injury happens. And then DK with Rome, Chris Godwin, Josh Downs, and Khalil, man. I think I actually like that build so far, Rob.
Yeah, I do as well. Man, this is tough.
I didn't even know you had George Pickens, bro. I'm lunching. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tripping. I missed that one, brother.
It's all good. I'm going to go with, I really want this QB. I think I'm going to go with my first QB here. Maybe it's a round early, but that's fine. Just fine. Don't worry about it. Sometimes you just got to go out and get your guy.
You went Bo on me, huh?
I did. Yeah.
Why would you do that when you know I probably wanted Bo though?
Well, you know what? If he can't be yours, he can be mine. So that's fine. At least he went to a good home where he's going to be treated very well. He's going to be on $1 million roster. So that's all,
brother. I don't like when people take the things that I really want to work hard and get, man. So
what the hell? What the hell?
What the hell, man? Come on, man. Don't use my dog, man.
That's okay. I left you. See, it cost me Emeka Ibuka, so it is what it is. I already drafted 1 rookie wide receiver.
Okay.
I think it's a good rule of thumb not to draft more than 2, just because of all the positions, Fizz, the one that breaks out the latest is wide receiver. It typically takes 2 to 3 years for the average top 12 performing wide receiver to break out.
Yeah.
We've seen that with CD Lamb. We've seen that with Garrett Wilson. You have some crazy aliens like Malik Neighbors who break out his first year. BTJs break out their first year. Ladd almost did it as well. We had one hell of a year last year when it came to rookie wide receivers. But, oh, man.
We've been getting spoiled at receiver, bro. I will say that, man. We've been getting spoiled at receiver.
See, now I'm in the position now where I have to force myself.
You do.
To
get another running back.
To draft another running back.
Yep. I know it was coming. Well, hey, Rock, you finally can get him, man. You can't get him in no real league, so get him in a one-year
God.
Get him in a one-year league, man.
I can't believe that. Yeah.
Rock, you gotta get you a Scatterboo jersey or something, man. That's your boy.
No. I can't do that. Like I told you before, the one time I ever got a non-Baltimore Ravens jersey, that player got suspended a whole year for beating his kid's ass too bad. So,
oh, damn, man.
Yeah. Adrian Peterson was one of my favorite players. And, as soon as I put on his jersey, I got his jersey and I got Ray Rice's jersey, and that was one hell of a year in all the worst ways. So, not buying people's jerseys anymore.
Hey, Rock, hold up, man. What you got going on over there, man?
As much shit as I give Adam for
get my jersey, all right? I'm trying to stay out of it. What the hell?
For all the shit that I give Adam for putting on jerseys, he is definitely a curse when it comes to jerseys. I might be even worse than he is. So
I
choose not to do it.
I went JK
Robbins this early. Oh my god!
And JK, man. I like the offense, brother. I like the offense, man.
I'm
hearing he could be the starter, man.
Get Baker Mayfield. He has fallen like 2 rounds. I could have gotten him.
Yeah. I'm gonna get Baker. It was honestly though, it was between Baker's, Caleb, and Dak. And
I'll leave Dak to me because I'm gonna get him with Pickens.
Oh no, hell no. Let me go back. How you take the pick back?
This ain't sleeper. You can't change picks.
I mean, but Rock, I took JK. Look at the running backs. It's Charbonnet, her. I mean, I like JK over all these guys, bro.
Well,
like I really do. I really like JK over all these guys. They paid him at least $5 million, $6 million. I'm hearing that he could be the starter to start the season with RJ being a rookie. So I like my running back room, man. I love my running back room. Keep it 100 with you. This is actually, Rock, when I say the strategy that I was trying with, I didn't say what it was, but this was the strategy. Stacking like 3 top 12, 15 running backs and then seeing what everything else happens after that. I did that in a couple of drafts. I've been ending up with a lot of, once I check my percentages, Rock, I got a lot of Henry, Jonathan Taylor, and Kyron Williams. I have like stacks and stacks and stacks of those guys throughout drafts, bro. So
yeah, those are good guys. I'm very interested. We have to definitely by the end of the summer Fizz do a player share portfolio episode
for sure.
Where we see who we drafted the most of, who we spent the most money on, and see if it matches up with what our expectations are for the upcoming season. Hopefully we are drafting the guys that we do believe are going to have really good seasons. So
for sure. Dang. I'm sitting here, people don't never have any notifications on, Rock. I'm wondering, I never sent out my links for the shows today for these my regulars that I just every morning and every show I gotta send them the link. Like, bro, you don't have the notifications on, man. Can we get it together? What's going on here?
Fizz, what I'm wondering is where the hell is Dylan Sampson at? Where the hell did he get drafted?
He's gone.
He's been gone apparently.
Well, running backs are green. Let's check it out, brother. I'll check it out while you make your pick.
Thank you.
Nah, he didn't. There's no way, bro. I don't see him.
Says he's been drafted. I just don't know where.
Cam Scatterboo, Tajay Spears, Ramondre Stevenson, Najee Harris, Jordan Mason. Bro, I don't see him. Unless somebody took him over Chuba Hubbard, I don't see him.
He's still available.
Yeah,
no, he's not. No, wait. I'm just gonna lie to you. He's gone. Don't worry about him.
Oh, okay. You hit me with a switcheroo, huh?
Yeah.
You think you at Chuck E. Cheese, man? You switcheroo for 2, man. Come on, Rock. You ain't gonna get away with that one, man. Can't
Man,
do it.
I don't think I ever want a toy Fizz at Chuck E. Cheese. Man, you got to spend like $80 on
You do.
tickets to be there all damn day to win
Hey,
something
Rock.
worth $2.
This is so funny. I remember I told you I took my kids to Chuck E. Cheese last week. So we in there playing, and she like, "Hey, let's go to all the games where you winning tickets." I'm like, "Win the tickets? We ain't gonna win nothing but a $3 prize. Let's just go buy this stupid thing." That's literally what I'm thinking in my head, man. Why are we chasing tickets for a game that I know we're not going to succeed in? Like, not getting nothing out of this. Oh, I got Herbert. Damn, I'm running my mouth about Chucky and ended up with Herbert. God dang it, man.
That's a good pick. What's wrong with that pick?
Wasn't. I'm not mad at it at all, but I was going to pick another. I forgot I had the back-to-back. I'm not going to lie, Rock. Damn, I don't have a tight end there. Oh, you know where I'm going at with it, Rock. Give me my boy, man. Never too late.
God.
You heard me clicking and clacking over here. Yeah. Huh? Come on, man. Kyle Pitts, baby. Tight end of the year, man. Hold it down.
I don't know about that.
I should have took Dylan Sampson just to piss you off, but come on, Rock, man.
It looks like I'm almost at the end. I already have 5 RBs, but I have like 4 that are in my queue. So I don't know what to do. Oh no. All these wide receivers below. So
yeah, I mean, Rock, I'm gonna be honest. My pick was going to be Hollywood Brown. I'm not gonna lie. Let me go back to the board. And you know I love me some Kyle Pitts. I don't know if he would have made it back to me, honestly. But if I'm going to stamp a guy and love a guy and want a guy every single time, this is the part where I feel like Kyle Pitts is justifiable for me to take because I'm looking at what's available, bro. I'm not that far off in my head that I did something too crazy. So I could live with that. But I'm not going to lie, Rock. I've been really questioning Justin Herbert over Trevor Lawrence, man. I think when we talked about this on our top 5 show, I think, man, this is Trevor Lawrence's year, man. If he's ever going to have a year, this might be the one, bro.
Justin Herbert has been a top 12 QB all but 1 year. He's done it 4 times. Trevor Lawrence has been a top 12 QB 1 time. I don't think they're even in the same category whatsoever. Yeah, you can have a lot of hope for him with he has Liam Kahn. He has BTJ. He has Travis Hunter. He has all those different pieces, but their offensive line, if we're going back to what I was talking about earlier with that tiebreaker, I'm probably going to give it definitely to the Chargers. The Chargers have spent a lot of significant capital. They have arguably the 2 best tackle tandem in the league. So I'm going to go with that as the tiebreaker. So,
gotcha. Well, I respect your opinion on that one, bro, and you are 100% right. I'll just say he has a chance to do it. That sounds a little better than he probably will, right? So you justified that one very well. I like that one. You got the Warp His Life shirt for a reason, brother. You know what you're talking about. I don't know a damn thing. And my boy Shizzle said, is that the end of Chuck E. Cheese? The ending was they had some bomb ass pizza, brother. That's the ending. The end. All right. We got some. We spent all our money on lollipops and nothing and ended up with some bomb pizza, brother. So it's all good, man.
I was trying to decide between Penix and Stafford because I was thinking about doing the Stafford stack with Puka. But I will say this. One of the research pieces I have seen from Hayden that he did is that he looked at teams that draft stacks, and you can actually overdo it. So it's best to only have maybe one stack that you do. Just pick one offense and just go with that stack. And the more that you actually go for stacks, a lot of times what people do is they overdraft players. They go above ADP just to get the stack, and they miss out on those great players they could have had in between they were gonna score them more points. So just keep that in mind when we're moving forward with our drafts. The more stacks you get, the worse it does for your team because like I said, a lot of times people are reaching on those players just for the stack.
We definitely reach for. I do it all the time. But Rob, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you noticed. I took Dylan Sampson from you just because you left him laying around too long.
No, I'm glad that you did because I'm
Okay,
already
good.
at 6 RBs.
Oh, well,
And
when I did
I'm
it though,
gonna
that wasn't my plan. Until I realized, like, damn. Now I'm not gonna lie. Tank Bigsby was definitely kind of my other option, but hey man, we don't know what this Quinshawn situation could be. So if suspension comes, Dylan Sampson, man, could be that guy that we all talked about in the offseason that we took in the late second. And now he's going for an early second, late first because he just had this 900-yard season for no reason. So, I mean, this isn't a what's the running back Rock that came out of nowhere in Jacksonville a couple years ago, and everybody thought was the answer, and it lasted 1 year.
Robinson,
bro. That year was crazy. If you found him in free agency, you might have won your league that year. But I don't think this is because we all expect Dylan Sampson to actually be a good running back. He's not a guy that we waited to fall in free agency. But if Quinshon's situation turns out to be something, I don't think suspensions happen right away these days unless it's footage, and I don't think it's any. But hey, man, I'm willing to take the shot on Dylan Sampson. Is pretty much what I'm trying to say, brother. So.
yeah, I think that's a good bet to make. And
Because not just because of opportunity, but we actually love the guy. We actually think he's a good running back. You know what I'm saying? Like players can fall into good opportunities all they want, but if they're not good players, then what's the point? So we actually love Dylan Sampson, the player, regardless of the situation.
the only thing that could be a very tough situation is that the Browns actually ran the most plays last year, offensive plays, but they were so bad on offense it didn't matter.
Say, bro,
they still didn't score.
Was like broken down, like the worst though, bro. It was like horrible for them last year.
Can you imagine running the most plays and scoring the least amount of points?
Well, Rock,
pretty sure that sounds like an impossibility, but somehow the Browns figured out a way.
When they played the Cowboys, bro, and Deshaun Watson, that's when Deshaun Watson was healthy. And Deshaun Watson looked like he was living in hell, bro. Like the stadium was on Elm Street, bro. Every time he hiked the ball, Micah Parsons was like, Deshaun was like, man, get me out of here, man. So I can understand that because they ran a lot of plays that game because of turnovers and because the Cowboys scored so quickly. And just looking at the frustrations on that team, you could tell what you just said about them running. I actually believe it because they were just frustrated, bro, throughout each game that I watched anyway.
Yeah, it was really bad. So that's the only thing is, going back to what I opened up the show with, draft good players on good teams. He is a good player. He's on a bad team.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that gives me a little bit of pause. And Vegas is definitely not hopeful with the situation that's going on in Cleveland. But I will say this. If what's his face, Quinshon Judkins does get any sort of suspension, I mean, that's going to be massive for you to get Dylan Sampson, who could be a starter for a good portion of the year.
Yeah. Oh, man, Rock, I'm a little nervous, but I'm going to go get your guy, man, Will Shipley, man. It's my running back 6.
I'm glad that you did that because I was going to actually draft him the next pick just because.
I know you didn't need him, though. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm pretty heavy on RB right now. 7th RB would be kind of wild.
I'm not gonna lie. I think with the RBs that I had with Henry, Achane, and Cook, though, I really didn't need a Will Shipley, but you never know, man. Anything is possible. Anything can happen. And if we keep talking about this Madden curse, if Will Shipley just breaks off a Achane like 80-yard game and out of nowhere, and then the momentum picks up, man, who's to say what the possibilities could be? So I'm gonna roll with the punches on Will, but I need to give me some receivers now, Rock. It ain't many left, brother. But if you ever needed a position this late, receiver is one that you can at least flip a coin on and possibly win something. So
I went with Sam Darnold. I think that as much shit as I give him, I'm just hoping that he is just as half as good as he was last year. And I do have some faith in the offensive line being better this upcoming season. I have some faith that they're going to be running the ball with Kenneth Walker, that JSN continues to take steps forward, and that their offensive coordinator really opens things up. I mean, we saw what he was able to do in New Orleans before the wheels fell off when they were one of the best offenses just in that very short sample to open up the season. They popped out and surprised a lot of people. So if you can bring some of that magic to Seattle, they are projected in the top half of the league when it comes to scoring Fizz. So sometimes, Sam Darnold was a top 12 QB last year. I just got him at in the 20s. Yeah. So he just needs to outperform that.
Well, as much as I hate Sam Darnold, the player, I will say Seattle plays defense. They want to play defense and they want to control the ball. But when you got JSN and Cooper Kupp, anything's possible, bro. Those guys run great routes. They get open, and all you got to do is get them the ball. Once you get them the ball, they're going to do the work for you. So much as we hate Sam Darnold and we don't want to take him, anytime you get him at a value this late. Now, I'm not going to lie. This guy A. Rich. I know you don't like A. Rich, bro, but getting him that late, I don't mind A. Rich at all this late, bro, because anything is possible with that. And before we harp on the A. Rich situation, shout out Chef, man. He said, "Oh, snap, good morning. We appreciate you, Big Dog, for coming through." Let me make my pick because I'm over here giving you shout outs, Chef, man. You got to give me some money back if I miss this one, brother. All right. See where we at, Rock. See where we at, man. Shit. Don't even look. Close your eyes.
Oh no.
Let's go to rookie, I guess. I don't know, Rock. Matter of fact, we gonna do some coke this morning too, man. Nah, I don't know. I'm trying to stay drug free right now. So what else we got, Rock?
No, do some coke. That's fine. It's the last resort.
All right, man. Kids, don't do this at home, okay? We got some cokes, man. We got some coke in the building. Jake, stay away from the coke down there, man, in Carolina. All right, brother. Let's go back to this board right quick. That was my last pick. I actually picked some bad things. And shout out my boy Scribbles, man. He said he want a little bit of them winnings. Scribbles, man, as long as you're here, man, you come through. Listen, man, I'm a generous guy, man. They're going to tax us now, but I ain't going to lie, Rock. If your boy ever wins some money like this on one of these while drafting, hey, I'm for the streets, baby. I'm sharing it with the streets. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to show a little bit of love, man, for the people that always show me love. That's for sure. So I got you, Scribbles. No question. I'm going to scribble my name on a check and send it to you, all right? It ain't going to make no sense. It might be a fraud check, but it's going to be sent to you, brother. Go ahead, Rob.
When I win the $2 million and you win the $1 million, we will have a show to commemorate, our winnings, and it will be the last time you see either of us because we're going to put our money together. We're going to go buy an island, and you'll never see us ever again.
Damn, well, I ain't say all that, right? I ain't say all that now. Hell no. Nah. What the hell? Hold up, man. Long as Diddy ain't on the island, then we might be all right, man. All right.
He's on Alcatraz Island. It's the only island he's on right now.
He's on Rikers Island, man.
What the hell? What the hell?
Nah, for real. Long as Diddy ain't on the island, man. No baby oil bottles, man. We good to go, baby. We good to go. Last pick. What we got? Trip 8824. Rock, do you notice it seems like every time, let's see if this pick go through, but every time the last pick, it never show on the screen. It's like they don't pick it. I don't understand why that always happens.
Isn't Trip? Don't we know Trip in the Discord?
Yeah, that's Trip Crown. But yeah, you see this? Look, it's blank right here. I don't know why that always happens.
Because it don't count. Whenever you pick the last pick, you actually don't get that player. You just get fucked. So
what the hell? Damn. Okay.
Dude, that might be Trip Crown. How do we know if it's not?
We don't. Trip might be tripping on us, man. I don't know. Well, I was gonna close it out. Before we do the Rock, let's go ahead and run through a little bit of it. You had the pick 6, I had 12. Look at your team. Let me know where you think you hit at, where you missed at, or if you ready to win this $1 million, brother.
I like what we do. So how about you start breaking down the teams? I'll go to Underdog and see where we're projected at. I like doing that. Okay,
well, I don't want to go through every team, but I just say
no, just our 2 teams. Screw the other teams.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, you got Puka at the 6. Me personally, I'm gonna go with CD, but I can't argue with Puka. Never, ever. Then you come down, you get Josh Jacobs and Kyron, which honestly, Rock, if I was picking in your spot, if it wasn't Jacobs, it would have been Jonathan Taylor, but 100% Jacobs and Kyron would have been my 2 picks back to back if I had the opportunity. So I like that bill right there. You got George Pickens after Jaden Daniels went, then Hurts and Chuba. So I like that stack right there as well. I really wish Kamara could have made it back to you. I think you would have taken Kamara if that was available, but you got Travis Hunter and you ended up with Ricky Pearsall, one of your guys, especially if Jawan Jennings don't show up or need to get out of town or whatever the case. And then you went TJ Hawkinson right here. So when you took TJ, Stephon Diggs, Judy, Aaron Jones, I thought you were going to go Aaron Jones, but I don't mind the Hawk situation because you already have Josh Jacobs and Kyron. So
I thought I could have gotten Mason on a little bit later. That's the only reason why I let Aaron Jones slide.
Oh, okay. So, and then just getting that solidified ball getter with TJ Hawkinson, man, you know, he's going to ball out, bro. No question about it. Then you come back with Bo Nix, man. You took my Bo from me, but it's all good. Who went after that? Cup, Travis Etienne, Kyler, Ingram. So, I mean, Bo wasn't a bad pick at all, but you went with another Bo, Scatterboo, one of the Bows up in here. He got him. Your man, you finally can get him. And
I had to reach for him in order to get him, but
You definitely did. I'm not gonna lie, that was definitely a reach. I will say this, Rock. I know this is what do you feel if you didn't take Bo right here, right? Let's just say you took
I don't know who I would have gotten instead.
Oh no, you're right. Because Jordan Mason went kind of early. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he went a little early. I thought he would have went 2 rounds later, but nah, I don't mind that. I
would have, if I didn't get Bo, I would have gotten Emeka Egbuka. That's who I would have gotten at 96. I went with Bo at 91. So
the reason why I say that is because how would you have felt with getting a Brock Purdy instead of Bo? If you took Egbuka right there and then got Purdy, like I think you could have lived with that one.
That does sound a lot better on paper, especially with Ricky Pearsall stack. That would have been a better pick than getting Cam Scatterboo. So probably gonna have to drop Scatterboo a little bit more in my rankings just so that it doesn't happen again.
That was the one thing when I noticed I'm looking like, all right, what else could have happened? Which I love the Bo pick. I was just trying to see what else could have played out, and I think that would have definitely played out the way you wanted it to. And then you went and got Ramondre, man, the Rhino. You got Ray Davis, Garendo, and I see you've been sticking your foot out on Garendo, man, a lot lately these days, Rock. So if CMC for whatever reason isn't 100% or is he 90% or whatever, we all know this offensive line, this offense as a totality can put the running backs in places that other teams can't. So this could be your Will Shipley right here that you thinking, you know, with the Saquon thing, to break fantasy for you this year in best ball. And then you come back, Penix, Pat Bryant, Michael Wilson, Sam Donald, who we spoke on earlier. And you close out with Jawan and Theo, man. So I believe Theo isn't talked about a lot. I'm seeing they got the rookie tight end is trending on sleeper right now. But like we said before, Rock, when we went through the scouting, man, Theo had a lot of great metrics, man. He broke a lot of records in that combine room. So, I mean, having a Russ as your quarterback ain't a bad thing when you play tight end, bro. Russ gonna feed you, man.
But he doesn't like passing over the middle. That's the only thing. So I hope that Theo does get some separation. He uses that speed. He uses that athleticism because outside of Malik, I mean, there is a huge gap. It's the biggest gap that we actually have in Underdog between a wide receiver 1 and a wide receiver 2. It's the New York Giants between Malik Neighbors and Wan'Dale Robinson. So if Theo Johnson takes a step forward, then – but here's the thing with that sleeper thing that you brought up. I think that's his name, Fedone. The only reason why he's trending is because how many times he's been added. I think it's as far as maybe it's either total ads or a percentage. So if a guy
because no one really knows. Jacob Cowan right now is definitely number 2, and that's because of Jawan Jennings' situation. So
it's just nothing else is better. Nothing else is
it's
going
quiet
on
right now,
better.
bro. You got to pick up the first name come across your timeline. Just pick him up, man. I get it. I do like Theo, the athlete. Hopefully he gets it figured out as the player, but I like the athlete though.
Yeah. So the Giants are not projected a ton of points, but you know, with them getting their star tackle back who was hurt last year, and also too with, like you said, the upgrade at quarterback, I think it should be a better offense than it was last year. That's not saying a lot
for sure.
But So yeah, my last pick. Let's just take a flyer on Theo.
No doubt.
For what it's worth, you came in third in projected points. I came in fourth. The
Okay.
two guys that are ahead of us, or gals, Tex 585, and the number one was Barber Shack. He's projected a lot of points. So
well, when we start
we
with Gibbs, Bucky, and Chase, and then excuse me, you got Laporta. I don't know. Maybe it's the
yeah, I mean, look at that stack. You got possibly 2 top 10 QBs.
Yeah,
all
especially
the way
this
in the
late,
10th and 11th
this late,
round.
Yeah, and honestly, that might have boosted me too when I got Baker and Herbert too. You know what I'm saying? Like getting those guys, we got them in the same rounds, back to back picks.
Yeah, those are a better stack than, as much as I like Penix. I mean, those are both better stacks than Bo and Bo.
All right, brother. Well, I know the other guy, Texas, he was number 2, and that's because he got CeeDee Lamb, of course. That's why he was number 2. But forget that dude, man. We're gonna talk about them Fizzle Dollars the headband dogs out here, man. Go ahead and break it down, Rock. Let me know what's good. And we're gonna let the people go ahead and get up out of here, brother.
Yeah, the Derrick Henry A-Chan stack, I think, is probably the best of anyone in the first 2 rounds. I mean, I absolutely love that. That is the secret sauce when it comes to picking at the end. It is just, especially with getting 2 RBs in a format that is favorable to RBs. They're going to be the guys that, I mean, Derrick Henry is going to get every single carry inside the 5-yard line. They're not going to give it to Justice Hill. And Lamar Jackson does not have that many rushing touchdowns, actually. So love that. And A-Chan, like I was saying earlier, even though their offensive line is suspect, A-Chan can beat you both ways, both in the rushing and receiving game. So if Tua is healthy, Devon A-Chan is by far the cornerstone of this offense. So like that, I'm really liking what you've been doing with DK Metcalf. Here, one second. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. But yeah, DK Metcalf, he's gonna be by far the cornerstone of this offense.
Yeah,
it's gonna be him. I really do love also Caleb Johnson as well. But as far as the receiving game, no one's gonna be challenging DK Metcalf. And Aaron Rodgers loves having one guy he can go to.
Yeah.
Hopefully, DK Metcalf can be there when he's throwing him the damn ball, because I cannot stand how particular Aaron Rodgers was when it came to him and Garrett Wilson being on the same page.
Yeah.
Like if he's just off by like a foot, he'd be like, I'm not fucking throwing to you. I'm like, come on, man. Why don't you just put him where the wide receiver is?
I think he knew his boy Adams was coming, man. I think he was making excuses to get Adams in the building. That's what I really believe. I think he was like causing a scene to say, look, I told you, I need my guy, because I just don't see how he can say this about Metcalf. Like, who else is going to come save you? You know what I'm saying? So I think he has to suck it up and just say, we on the same page, even if they not, bro. I think he has to with DK.
Yeah, I don't know. He needs to go back into the cave and have a vision or something just to figure it out in Pittsburgh.
Go back to the hills, have eyes, man. That's what the hell he need to do, man. But go ahead, Rob.
James Cook, you have the 2 top touchdown rushers from last year in James Cook and Derrick Henry, so absolutely love that. Roma Dunze, I like him better than any of the other wide receivers that are going around in this range. You know, I would have taken him above. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Cortland Sutton went as high as he did, but he's not that sexy of a guy. He doesn't have that much upside.
Yeah.
But he is going to be on a top 10 offense. So that's the only position that maybe I'm debating between him and Rome. So I think as far as the value goes, I love that. Zay Flowers in front of him. The Baltimore Ravens just like to spread the ball around. He's just a number 2 guy. He's never going to be an alpha. So Rome has the chance to be an alpha. So I do love that. Chris Godwin, we already talked about earlier, just hoping that he does bounce back from that injury. Josh Downs, man, I love Josh Downs. I love Jonathan Taylor. They're just on a dysfunctional offense. It just sucks to be where they're at in that situation. So, and also too, when Jonathan Taylor is healthy, they run the whole offense through them. They're one of the most rush run-heavy offenses in the NFL. So hopefully they could take a step forward with Downs, hoping the same thing for Pittman. Khalil Shakir, like what I was mentioning earlier with the Baltimore Ravens, the Bills are even more so when it comes to spreading the ball around. Cody brought it up earlier on a show where it's just like, are you scared of Josh Palmer? It's like, I'm not scared of no wide receiver on this offense. Every single guy, I think even Elijah Moore is going to get targets in this offense. There's going to be no guy that stands out outside of Josh Allen, James Cook. That is it. So Khalil Shakir is a fine pick, though, at this range. J.K. Dobbins, I thought, was a reach. But here's the thing. If he does end up splitting carries with R.J. Harvey, it's not going to matter. You're going to still get what you want out of him as a top 24 RB and a top 10 offense, I think is his range of outcomes. Like I said earlier, Baker Mayfield, Justin Herbert is probably one of the best stacks. I like the Jared Goff, Dak Prescott one as well. Sure that you would have been looking at JJ McCarthy if he would have slid. The fact that you got Justin Herbert after JJ McCarthy is kind of wild. Not gonna lie, I think it's very wild.
It is.
Love that for you. Kyle Pitts is Kyle Pitts. You just have to get your guy.
You love that for me too, brother. Go ahead and see it.
Yeah. Dylan Sampson, we talked about earlier. I think that's going to be – you're only going to be able to benefit from that pick. That's it. There's just only upside with that pick.
For sure.
Bryce Young is your –
look at my running backs. It's like this is straight upside pick at this point. You know what I'm saying? I don't need them necessarily in a sense. So.
And that's what you need to do when it comes to the second half of these drafts. That's when you win. That's when you separate yourself. It's the guys that come out of nowhere, far outperform their projections in their ADP. So I think Dylan Sampson, he's probably going to be the one that I have the most shares of by the end of the year, if I have to predict that. And I'm not going to have any shares of Will Shipley if you keep freaking taking him from me. So I just did too good of a job, I guess, projecting him. Bryce Young, the Carolina Panthers, they should take a step forward, but a lot of teams take steps forward. It's just how big of a step forward are they going to take? I'm not sure if Tet is going to be the one that unlocks them to be a top half of the league offense. So Bryce Young, I know that's your dude. I'm still not in on him. Mason Taylor, man, I'm starting to cool a little bit on him because if Justin Fields isn't going to pass the ball a lot, even if he is the second in the team in targets, and then the Jets are projected around the Browns to be one of the worst scoring offenses, and he's a rookie tight end. So all those factors.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm in an auction right now, and it was between him and Jaden Blue, and I don't like Jaden Blue, but I drafted him just for Cody. You know, he was trying to put him up. He was saying like, hey, because you remember in that draft, he took Jaden Blue over Mason Taylor.
Yeah, bro. He
in that second round.
Like 205, 204, 206. That was crazy.
So I made that pick with Jaden Blue over Mason Taylor when I had to pick one or the other. So
yeah,
I'm going to go for that ambiguous backfield on a team that is going to project to score more. So I am cooling a little bit more on Mason Taylor. It's just a lot to expect from a team, from a rookie tight end to be like a top 12 performer out the gates. Dante Thornton, who the hell knows what's going to happen with him? We have rookie wide receivers that come out of nowhere sometimes and outperform their ADP. If he's getting run with the starters, that's good enough for me. Same thing with Jalen Coker. I hope that he plays a lot of X. I know he's very good at the slot, but they already have like 5 other slot wide receivers.
They do.
So I'm hopeful.
I think that's good for Bryce though, bro, because he doesn't have a lot of time in the pocket. If you got a lot of slot guys, that's good for these short quarterbacks that can't see anyway. They can't see across the middle, so I guess it's not that good. But I'm saying you can get the ball out quicker with a slot guy versus somebody that's you waiting to get open downfield. So hopefully that helps out Bryce having all these weapons that can just run shorter routes and then get a lot of yak after the catch. So
I think I'm done looking at this board.
Okay. All right, my
brother.
Our
face is big.
There we go, man. We appreciate it. We love that the people came through. What's good, Big E? How you feeling, Playboy? Listen, E, man, I got to get you on some of these drafts, man. I know you do the fantasy, the what you call it? the Draft Kings and all that. But I get you in these fantasy streets, man. You know. So Chef said he agreed with T-Rock. Nice call out. I forgot what part that was about, but it was definitely around one part of this draft, Rock. I can't remember. Damn. My fault, Chef.
It's all good. Us chefs think alike, so I appreciate you, Chef.
That's it. And
then your Pops is in
coming through. Pops, what's good, man? Hey, Rock, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Pops hit me the other day, man, before we close out, and he asked me because I made a league. It's only 6 teams, right? Dynasty league. It was a redraft league before Father's Day. It's all of us, me, all my brothers, my boy Voorhees, this is my extended brother, and Pops, right? And my boy Pops surprised me, man. He called me like, "Hey, man, let's talk about this draft." He asked questions. He was breaking down Terry McLaurin. I'm like, oh, my man watching the show. You know what I'm saying? He went from a guy that, man, I ain't got time for this fantasy stuff. Now that we doing the content, man, I'm bringing them along, man. So I will say doing this work actually brings people in interest into wanting to play and learning. And one of these days, I'm going to have Pops tell me that he's not watching the Commanders game. He's watching one of his fantasy players play a game. So that's what it's all about. That's why me and my boy is here, because we want to start bringing it to the people that may not necessarily know what's going on, but bring you to a different horizon of why we do what we do and why you here, man. Because it's bigger than just the stats and the numbers, man. We want you to be here and actually understand what we're talking about versus wins and losses. And fantasy, bro, wins and losses have nothing to do with our job. We want to know who's scoring the damn points and how many they're going to score. So I think that's the best thing about it.
In the words of one of my favorite people on this planet, wins and losses come dime a dozen, but nothing ever tops effort. No one can ever judge effort except between you and you. That's the most important thing. And we're putting effort into this. You know what I really love, Fizz, is when you have a passion about something. You know, like I have a passion for food. I have a passion for football. When you have these different types of passions, if you like to share that with people, if you have a good attitude about it, if you have a good vibe about yourself, people are going to want to come to you to ask you about these things.
For sure.
You know, so, you know, just like your Pops has gone to you, you are an aficionado when it comes to this little space that we're in right now. And there ain't nothing better in life than when you have something that's you're passionate about and you want to share it with the people. You know, you want to cook up a meal, you want to share it with them. That's what we're doing here on this show. And I absolutely love it, Fizz. I love whenever we get to do this. So I very much appreciate being able to also share it with the people. Hopefully we can win them that $1 million, Fizz, or that $2 million. No, actually, that $2 million's for me. That $1 million's for you. They can have whatever is left over, Fizz. So
there we go. Well, listen, we in multiple drafts, baby. So hey, maybe we win multi-millions and couple 20Ks and 30K, all that good stuff, man. Just know that when we win, we gonna let y'all know, because I ain't gonna just run away. I'm gonna at least let you know that I won something, man. So we appreciate everybody coming through. E-Will, man. Shout out to you, brother. You know, always tapping in. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like, man, share with your nieces, nephews, aunts, cousins, uncles, man. And we're gonna get this thing on the road, baby. So season is approaching. Training camps open up, I believe, this week at some point. I think 1 team or 2 teams this week. And then next week, man, we get the full throttle of all your favorite teams, all the breakdowns, and all the good stuff that we care about, man. So look forward to next Tuesday with your Playboy. And we missed the last Tuesday mornings, but we will be back next Tuesday morning in the kitchen, cooking up something real smooth, something real sweet for y'all, and maybe a little bit of dessert, man. So we'll see what's good. We'll see what's popping. But Rock, man, before we get out of here, man, let the people know what's good. And we're going to close out the show with the money bag, baby.
Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Fizz was devastated yesterday. We lost 2 subscribers. We gained 1 back by the end of the night. For me, it is what it is. People are going to come and go in your life, but I'm just here for the people that are here with us right now. 100%. And I want more and more people to come and share what we got going on. Ask your questions. We're here to help you guys out. We won't be doing the show if it wasn't for you guys. So make sure you're asking your questions. We want to impart that knowledge onto you as well. But looking forward to our next show, Fizz. We'll see when that happens. So next week at some point.
Next week, baby. Let's close up out of here, bro. Let them know what's going on and we gone.
And
Warp is life.